Hi guys, this is lesson 4-8. I can solve multi-step problems. To begin, I'm going to think about the order of operations. So here I have a long equation. 4 times 3 plus 4 divided by 4 equals y. To solve this, I'm going to use PEMDAS. If you remember, PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, left to right, add, subtract, left to right. So the first thing I noticed is parentheses. So I'm going to look at the parentheses first. Inside the parentheses, I have multiplication and I have addition. So I know from the order of operations, I'm going to want to do the multiplication before I add. So I'm going to take 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 4. If I add those, I get 16. So I've done the parentheses. I have no exponents. Next up is multiply, divide, left to right. Well, the only thing I have left is to divide by 4. So I'm going to take 16 divided by 4, and I know my math facts, so I know that's 4. Therefore, y equals 4. So now that I've reviewed PEMDAS, I'm going to look at a multi-step problem. Last summer, Chris went to Europe and bought postcards from the cities he visited. In France, he visited 6 cities and bought 11 postcards in each city. In Italy, he visited 7 cities and bought 9 postcards in each city. In Spain, he visited 10 cities and bought 15 postcards in each city. How many postcards did Chris buy in Europe? That sounds like a fun vacation. All right, I'm going to use Cube to analyze this problem. So first I'm going to circle the numbers. Then I'm going to underline the question. Okay, how many postcards did Chris buy in Europe? I'm going to box key words. So let's see. I see the word each. I see how many. I see each. Okay, so I've boxed my keywords. Now I'm going to evaluate the problem. And I'm going to use equations. So this is going to take more than one step. From the problem, I know Chris visited several cities. So let's look at France first. When he went to France, he visited 6 cities and bought 11 postcards in each city. That tells me I need to multiply. So here's my equation. 6 cities times 11 postcards is going to give me, I'll just use x for my variable. Then he went to Italy. When he was in Italy, he visited 7 cities, and in each city, he bought 9 postcards. So I'm going to say that's going to equal y. Then he went to Spain. While he was in Spain, he visited 10 cities and he bought 15 postcards in each city. So I'm going to say that's going to give me N. What we're really trying to find out is how many postcards, like in all, did he buy? So what I could do is I could say, all right, if I'm going to do my order of operations, I could say parentheses 6 times 11, that's France, plus 7 times 9, which is Italy, plus 10 times 15, that's going to give me the number of postcards. So I could even use like R for that variable. I could also just take these variables up here and I could say, okay, X plus Y plus N is going to give me R. Anyway, that's a couple different ways that you could do it. So we're going to use our parentheses here to solve. So I know 6 times 11 is 66 plus, parentheses first, 7 times 9 is 63 plus 10 times 15, 150. If I add my three numbers, let's see what I get. Oh, I've got a little bit of room over here. I'm going to write it out so I can make sure I'm adding correctly. 9, 11 plus 6, 17. Okay, I got 279 postcards. So I used my cube strategy to evaluate the problem. Then I used PEMDAS to write out equations and use more than one step to actually solve it. So Chris bought 279 postcards in Europe. Today, you smart cookies learned how to solve multi-step problems.